Hi, welcome to Magical Unicron. I'm Serena Verona. Today I'm going to do a pick a card reading for June predictions. So for each of our 5 piles today, we have an indicator card, pile indicator card from the Mindful Life Lessons from Duke and Daisy. Now this is from the Amy Rosner Hypnotherapy Clinic. She did not pay me to endorse her card set or her at all. I've received no payment from Amy. She is an amazing hypnotherapist. You can find her at amyrosner.com if you are interested in her services. I am one of her clients myself. She is awesome. So that will be our pile indicator card for today. We'll have 1 card from the Gospel of Aradia deck, 3 cards from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, 3 clarifiers from the Cat Tarot, 3 more clarifiers from the Tarot of the Divine, 1 card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. We'll do your charm reading, of course, and we'll have a final message from the Lantern Oracle. So for pile number 1 today, we have this adorable picture. I think that's Daisy, wearing looks like a frog hat or a monster hat, and the peach charm bag. Pile 2, I can't tell which dog that is. I think it's Daisy too, laying in a streak of sunlight with the yellow charm bag. Now this cute little face with the adorable black nose to match the black charm bag. This little sweetie right here, I'm pretty sure this is Duke. And the turquoise charm bag. And we have a close-up. She must have been eating bacon when she took that picture. And the pink charm bag. All right, so take a moment, concentrate, pick the pile or piles that speak to you. So if you're not my Patreon member but you'd like to be, the link is in the description box below. For $3 a month, you'll have early access to all of my extended reads, plus some fun bonus content over there as well. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are into fun merch, the link to my spring page is below. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's get started. All right, pile 1. We have your adorable Duke and Daisy card here. It says, be patient with those who love you. They mean well. So in June, you may have a little tension with the people you care about. There may be some small arguments or disputes. Just be patient. They're doing the best they can. We all do the best we can. Your first card is Pilgrimage. So you may have some things going on in your life in June that are spiritual in nature. You may be on your journey here and you may make significant strides forward. We have the 5 of Wands, but you're all up in your head. This is a card of competition, and this particular 5 of Wands to me is very mental. It's about competing priorities, competing belief systems, and this may be causing some of this patience that is required of you in June for the people you love. You just have a lot going on in your head right now. Beautiful Queen of Wands. Go ahead and channel this very confident energy, though. It will help a lot. Don't be arrogant. That is one of the flaws of the Queen of Wands. But be confident, be creative, be particularly creative about things. And if you are on this pilgrimage here, whether it's literal or metaphorical, be passionate about it. That will help clear up some of this. It's almost like confusion because there's just too much going on. There's just a lot in your mind. So go for what you feel passionate about and what speaks to your creativity. And like I said, you may need to use your creativity in those patient conversations. Ooh, we have the 5 of Swords. This is conflict. And this one also, these 2 in this deck to me are very much about internal conflict, not conflict with other people, not competition with other people. This is all about you versus you. This one for me is very much like sleepless nights, anxiety. And 5s are obstacles. They're things we must overcome in order to move forward. And that speaks back to this pilgrimage card. You may need to turn, if you have a spiritual path, you may need to turn to it. If you don't, you may need to just look deeper into yourself about what really matters to you. Seven of Swords. There's some hidden information here. You may be hiding things like you're carrying all this mental burden, and you may be hiding that from the people you love, and so they're doing silly things right now, and you're like, oh, now is not the time. I am so burdened. But they don't know that. You appear as this very confident person. Gender never matters in my readings. You look great. You're doing things well. You're making things happen. And so your loved ones have no idea the burden you're carrying here. They may also be hiding things from you, because even if you look like this on the outside, they're going to sense this. They love you, even if it's on an unconscious level. They're going to sense this difficulty that you're having. So they may be holding back from you as well. I don't feel anything nefarious here with this Seven of Swords. I mean, look how cute that little face is. It's just like, it's like this card. It's like you both mean well. Both parties mean well here. But there's just a disconnect right now because there's just too much going on, especially mentally. Beautiful. Six of Swords. This is sailing away from pain. I like it. This gives me hope that July is going to be better. So, because it's here with this Queen of Wands, I feel like the more you focus on the things you feel passionate about, the more you use your creativity, the more you live in your confidence, even if you kind of have to fake it for a little while, the more healing it will be for you. The more you'll move away from this. Like, these are both fives and this is a six. This is like forward movement, particularly from this kind of energy. You are moving on from it. Two of Wands, beautiful. Spend some time thinking about the future. Now, it is paired with this anxiety card here, so that may be part of what's causing your anxiety. You're thinking about the future. You're wondering how you're going to provide. You're wondering what comes next and how you're going to deal with the obstacles coming into your life. And that may be what's keeping you awake at night, is thinking about this. But again, if you can connect this card to this card, use your creativity, use your passion, it's going to cancel out all of this internal conflict. And again, you may need to use your spiritual path. Sorry if you can hear the cat yelling. She's not happy right now. There's another cat on the patio. Okay, the star card, perfect, beautiful. Stay focused on your star. When you're confused, particularly about your priorities, focus on your passions, what you want out of life, your wishes, your dreams. Focus on this. This card, this card, this card, and this card. Those are the things you need to focus on. Healing, thinking about the things you really love, and thinking about how you're going to make that happen in the future. And the sun, yeah, beautiful. I really love this center set right here. Focus on that passion. Move away from pain and move towards joy. This is a choice here. It's your pilgrimage. Your pilgrimage is to leave these difficult cards behind. There's really only two, because once you take care of these two, this Seven of Swords will vanish. Leave these difficult cards behind and move towards your star, which leads to your sun. Beautiful. Two of Wands again. Yeah, this is the opportunity here. Do you use your Two of Wands to worry about this conflict? Or do you use your Two of Wands to think about the awesome things in your life? When you're thinking about the future, we want to stay focused on the positive, because whatever we're focused on is what we're drawing in. Gorgeous. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Yeah, you are so worried about the future, but because you're stuck in this energy, that's exactly what you're drawing to you. You want to protect the future by staying positive, concentrating on that star. All right, pile one. Let's look at your charms. I know it seems like it's really easy for me to say that and really hard for you to do, but I feel like once you get momentum behind it, you will be unstoppable. We have a key. This is a solution. You may not realize you have this key, but you do. And you have the star again. Beautiful. I'm going to put it on top of this star. Go ahead and make 2 wishes. We have the wisdom rune. Use your wisdom in this matter. I'm sorry if you can hear her yelling. She's not happy about that other cat at all. So use your wisdom in this scenario. You already know this nonsense is making you lose sleep. It's making you confused. You already know it's hurting you. So it's time to focus on things that make you feel better. Oh, beautiful, beautiful pile 1. We have the butterfly. This is transformation. I'm really not so worried about you. I feel like you're passing out of this difficult time and into much better waters. It may not be an easy transition because these are pretty intense cards, but I think you will pass out of this difficult time. We've got a green jasper. Green jasper is, it stimulates the heart chakra. So you're going to want to be compassionate, not only with others, but with yourself as well. Just cut yourself some slack. You have been through a lot, and I feel like a lot of this internal pressure is you feel like you have to perform and you're not performing up to the level that you want to be. Just give yourself some credit here. You've done a lot already. You may not be where you want to be in this moment, but other things have to line up, particularly if we're going for a sun card here. It's going to take time for the universe to line things up, and it's going to take a journey for you, a journey into healing. We have a green, wow, you have a lot of green stones here, all indicating the heart chakra, so be empathetic. And again, not with others and with yourself. So be patient with other people, be patient with yourself. Green calcite is about mental healing, and we've already talked extensively in the reading about you doing this healing work. So it's just reiterating, hey, you've got to get out of your head here. We have a green agate. Green agate is about, it enhances mental and emotional flexibility. And that's kind of what you need here. You're so stuck in your head. It's become so rigid. You're so concerned about the future. And it's just time to be a little more flexible, a little more creative with whatever ideas you have to move forward. Finally, we have you are always in my heart. So that goes back to this very first card about the people being patient with the people who love you because they really do have the best intentions for you. They really want you to be successful and happy, and it may not seem like it right now because we've got this confusion going on, this mental difficulty going on, but they really do love you very much. All right, final message for pile 1, trusting tricksters. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. In this case, I don't think that trickster is someone else. I think it's you. You've talked yourself into having all of this anxiety over the future, when really you have the power to absolutely turn it around and make it stunningly beautiful. So don't trust the little voice in your head that says you can't do it, or you're not going to be able to make it, or what you're doing is the wrong path. Don't listen to that voice. Trust your own creativity here. Listen to the positive voice in your head, because you absolutely have all that you need to get to this sun energy, this joy, this happiness. Awesome, pile 1. A little bit of an intense reading here, but I think it will turn out well. Just hang in there and focus on your stars. You've got 2 of them, so that's perfect. And I think everything's going to be great. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm going to move on to pile 2. All right, pile number 2 with, I think that's Daisy, laying in the sun. Whoops. Always find the sunny spots. Beautiful. So there should be some sunny spots for you in June. Just make sure that you keep your eyes open for them because you may not immediately see them. Okay. Our first card is Hierarchy. Beautiful. You probably have an opportunity here in the next month or two to experience a growth hierarchy, raising your vibration, improving your life, becoming a better person. Ooh, the Tower, yeah. So something's going to come down here, and you'll notice in this Tower card, the hands are trying to keep it up, trying to hold that tower up. And that may be what you're experiencing now. You may have built something on a shoddy foundation. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be any sort of circumstance at all that just needs to be changed. It's just time. It's time for this tower to fall down and for you to move on and rebuild somewhere else that's more fertile. Seven of Wands, beautiful. It's a great time to stand up for what you believe in. Absolutely. I feel like you're ready for this tower to come down. I feel like it's no longer in line with what you want for yourself, for what you believe in, for what matters most to you. It's just no longer serving you. And the Emperor, perfect. It's time to step into your power. Gender never matters in my readings. The Emperor is the culmination of all the kings. So they are wise, intelligent, caring, and compassionate. They are creative. They are very good with money and resources, very good with people. This is a higher vibration here, and I feel like this growth hierarchy is saying it's time to let something go so you can move into this beautiful new vibration that's much more in line with what you want out of life. Justice. Yeah, this is karmic. This tower needs to fall. It's time. It's going to balance things out in your life, and it's just meant to happen. You cannot, I'm trying to think of the word. You can't progress until this has happened. Eight of Cups. Yeah, something's missing here. That's why I feel like there's not a lot of love lost when this tower falls, because something's missing. It's just no longer serving you. But you're going to go looking for what's missing. Six of Cups. This is a happy life, contented. It's you doing the things you enjoy with the people you love. And I feel like that may not be happening for you right now. This is all you really want, is just some nice, pleasant time, right? But this is more like you right now, standing there with your shield full of arrows, and just like, what? Come on, guys. There's got to be more to life. Yeah, there is. Death. It's time, literally. We have three major arcana right here. This could be a big change. This tower falling could be a huge shift for you. But it's definitely time. It's definitely karmic. Definitely was no longer serving you. But it could also be a small thing by appearances that has a gigantic effect on your vibration. Oh yes, the Knight of Cups. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Because you are standing up for what you believe in. Because you are insisting that you are going to have the life you want, regardless of what other people say. And because you go out looking for that cup that's missing in your life, here it comes. The Knight is bringing you an Ace of Cups to go with your Eight of Cups, making a Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, whatever this night is for you. It could be a relationship. It could be a job offer. It could be a change in your circumstances that just makes you feel so much better. It could be buying a new home in a better neighborhood. It can be anything that makes you feel emotionally whole. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is very fast forward movement here. And this night is about love. This night is about passion. Okay, love being open to definition there. Anything that makes you feel emotionally satisfied. Passion, again, open to definition. It can be romantic passion. It can be creative passion. It can be the passion of your beliefs. Whatever this is, you're moving very fast towards it, and it's elevating you. I love the flames here and the rays of light here. Perfect. You are on fire, metaphorically. You are elevating quickly, very quickly. You're elevating well from an emotional standpoint. And you're elevating really high here. Like you're taking a giant leap forward. So, just want to go back to this. Always find the sunny spots. This may be difficult. This row right here, something is ending and it is karmic, so it could be painful, and they're all major arcana, so it could be a huge change in your life. Difficult to deal with, but always find the sunny spots, because there are beautiful sunny spots up ahead for you. The farther gate, bold step forward. Absolutely a bold step forward. Huge, huge leap forward in your progress, in your spiritual growth, your growth hierarchy. Stunning, stunning leap forward. Let's read your charms, pile 2. First thing that popped out for me, oops, there's 2 linked together. Ooh, this is significant. There's 2 linked together. So the first thing that popped out for me was the Cimaruta. It's an Italian charm for good luck and protection. So through this, even though it's going to feel really awful when it hits, you are actually lucky. This is a good thing. It's justice. And you are being protected through this because you're being carried to this beautiful new vibration. Now, linked in with that was my King charm, which absolutely goes to this Emperor card. Your progression here, spiritual, financial, emotional, whatever progression this is for you, it's a general reading, take it as it resonates. It's intertwined with good luck and protection. You don't need to worry about this elevation because it's karmic. It's meant to be. It was always destined. It's divine. Otherwise, these charms wouldn't have been hooked together. Red calcite. This increases energy and uplifts emotions. It goes right back here to the sunny spot card. Uplift your emotions, increase your energy, even though this is going to be a gut punch for many of you. What comes after is awesome, so get geared up for it. We have this is a fluorite. And again, it's about protection, but it's also about grounding your energy. So when you're feeling like, oh, this is really rough, just stop, and if it's part of your spiritual path, go ahead and ground yourself. If it's not part of your spiritual path, just take a deep breath. Take a time out. I've got 2 chakra stones in here. The crown chakra and the third eye chakra. So this is higher, to me, again, this is a higher thing. This is divine. This is a divine event that's happening here. Use your intuition and trust in the process because it's divine. It's linked to your crown chakra. Again, if it's part of your spiritual process to work with the chakras, yoga, meditation, whatever, you may want to focus on the higher ones. We have an agate. Agate is about balancing and grounding. So again, with the grounding. And finally, we have an apple. If I can get a hold of this cute little charm here, we have the apple. I just heard fruits of your labors. So when this tower falls, you may be upset. Like I said, the hands are trying to hold it up. You may be like, no, I worked so hard for that tower. Let it fall because it was not the fruits of your labors. This is. This wasn't all for nothing. You learned a lot of lessons here. You had to go through this to get here. Even if this falls, you're still going to get the fruits of your labors. So don't be sad about that. Remember to look for the sunny spots because the payoff is amazing. All right, back of the deck. Emotional energy, excuse me. Final message, not back of the deck. Emotional energy. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate, let me start again. Wow. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. Yeah. And you've got this beautiful emotional journey right here in the middle of the reading. Listen to your emotions, listen to your intuition. Move forward into this beautiful new vibration. This is going to be an emotional time, but ride it out towards better, happier emotions. Awesome, pile 2. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm going to move on to pile 3. All right, pile 3. With this cute little face. Your first card is Truth. There may be some information that comes to light for you in June. Some things you didn't know. And they could be things about yourself. Could be about others, but it could be about yourself. It's a general reading. 7 of Discs. This is sowing seeds for the future. When this truth comes out, again, whether it's about someone else or about you, I think it's going to change the plans that you have for the future. And you may have to sow some new seeds here. You may have to make some new long-term plans based on whatever this information is. Oh, Princess of Discs. This is the equivalent of the Page of Pentacles. So you could be getting a message about material matters, or a new perspective, or both. It's probably linked to this Truth card for you. So the truth you're seeking here may be about your money. It may be about the value of your home. It may be about your domestic situation. Anything that has to do with your material life, that's the Pentacle cards here. And since we've got a messenger here, or a new perspective, and we've got a Truth card, you could be learning something here that does affect your money. High Priestess. Use your intuition here. Trust your gut. You may, after you get this information, you may need to retreat a little bit and do some thinking, some meditation, maybe some prayer. But in the end, definitely trust your gut. I feel like your intuition is going to be your best friend in this matter. We have the 3 of Cups, so that's good. If it's bad news that comes out, once you've thought it through, once you've made new long-term plans, you're going to be satisfied with it. You're going to be okay with it, even if it's bad news. And if it's good news, maybe it's an investment opportunity, maybe you find out that your home's worth a lot more than you thought it was, there's going to be a reason to celebrate here. So regardless of what the news is, I think it's going to be okay. The Chariot. Things are definitely going to move forward when you get this information. You're going to want to move. That's why when I said that, I did not mean like move house, but that may be a possibility for you, because once it was out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, move house. And the cat's sitting in a chair, like loading the chair up to move it to a new residence. So once you get this news, I feel like you're going to have to make these plans pretty quickly, because you're going to want to move forward. It may be a limited time offer of some kind, but there's definitely forward movement here. Make sure, again, trust your gut, because you need to steer this chariot in the direction you want to go. I love how the colors of these 2 cards match. This information is definitely going to make you want to move forward with something. These colors kind of match too. That's awesome. All right. 2 of Pentacles. And then you're going to be juggling stuff for a little bit. I feel like it's temporary, but like, especially if you're moving house, you know, that's a crazy time. And you just have to juggle priorities as best you can. But whatever it is, it's gonna throw you a curveball. It's nothing you can't handle. It's just going to be a little hectic for a little while. All right. Two of Cups, it involves a partnership of some kind. Can be romantic, doesn't have to be. Can be friendship, can be family, can be a business partner. However that resonates for you, you may be moving in with somebody. Can be just a platonic roommate. Strength, yeah, we're going to need strength in this time to move forward, to deal with rapidly changing circumstances here. It's going to take some strength, but you've got it. Pile 3, you're going to be fine. Just remember, be patient with yourself, be patient with others. It's just going to take some strength. I did not read your doggy card. Let's do that in just a second. Two of Coins again. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy for you, and it's going to be crazy for them. These two partners here together, one of these Two of Pentacles is for them, one is for you. You're both going to be going a little nuts for a while, trying to juggle priorities. It's okay. Hang in there. I meant to read your doggy card. I'm sorry. I meant to read it first. Look at everyone with love. After all, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet, right? And they might have cookies. Yeah, they might have cookies. And then you can celebrate, especially if those 3 of Cups are filled with milk. So I don't feel this person is necessarily a stranger, although if this reading goes beyond June for you, which it possibly could, it's a timeless reading. So you could meet somebody and decide to move in with them. Again, trust your gut on that one. And just keep your eyes open. And if you already know who this person is, they're not a stranger to you, just always look at them with love. Regardless of the type of partner they are, give them your love, your acceptance, your attention. And like I said, it's going to take strength because both of you are going to be, I don't think it was an accident. I didn't read it till these 2 cards were out. It's going to be a crazy time for a while. It won't last forever. It's just going to be a crazy time for a while. And you guys need to support each other and love each other as much as possible. They're holding hands and their foreheads are against each other. I love this card. There's just so much agape love there. Just be patient with each other, love each other during this time. It's going to take some strength. Okay. First breath, beginner's mind. Yeah, this is a brand new thing. It does not have to be a brand new relationship. But it's definitely a brand new situation here coming in, a brand new set of circumstances for you. So it's going to be a little scary at first. And like I said, there's going to be a lot going on, so there's going to be some chaos involved. Just be patient with it. Learn as much as you can learn as you go through this process. It's not going to last forever. All right. Let's read your charms. I love it. It's the Destiny rune. This is meant to happen. There are lessons here for you to learn that are really important to your karmic evolution. We have the Sacral Chakra charm. So it can be that this is a romantic pairing here. It does not have to be, but passion is a big part of the sacral chakra. It can be that there's a creative element to this as well. It could be, if we're talking about money, it could have to do with your creativity. What else do we have in here? Oh, we got a whole bunch of Jaspers. So Jasper is a supreme nurturer. So make sure you're nurturing yourself and whoever this partner is for you through this crazy process here. Leopard skin Jasper is about protection. So everything's going to be fine. No need to worry. Even though it's chaotic, it's all going to smooth out. It's temporary. We have red Jasper, which is gently stimulating and grounding. So as you're moving through this very chaotic time, be very gentle with you, be very gentle with your partner, do grounding work or relaxation anytime you need to do it to just release those stress levels. And finally, we have a yellow Jasper. This is about spiritual protection, and it's about positive energy. So keep things as positive as you can. And again, don't worry, you're protected through this. It's meant to happen. We have a rhodonite. This is an emotional balancer. And it encourages harmony. So like I said, just be very patient. Always look at this person with love, no matter who they are. It does not have to be romantic love. Balance out those emotions. It's just a crazy time. Accept that it's a crazy time and just love, love, love. We have you versus you. Absolutely. Any arguments you have with this person, it's not about them. It's about the craziness of the time. So it's you holding back your temper. We have the hearts entwined. This very easily could be a romantic relationship or a familial relationship. Even if it's a business relationship, I feel like you guys are in sync. Like you care about each other. We have the witch's hat. This is about manifestation. So whatever this is, you've called it in. We have the wolf charm. This is about cooperation. It's about loyalty. It's about community. And it will take a lot of cooperation to handle whatever this is. So again, look at that person with love. Oh, awesome. We have the dragon. Yes. This is power. This is magic. This is wealth. This is longevity. This whole thing is just it just feels very magical. And it probably will to you as well. And we have quartz, which raises spiritual energy. So if you do have a spiritual path, you may want to lean on it a bit during these chaotic times. All right. Final message for pile 3. Spirit self. Be who you are as you are. Absolutely. Remember who you are through this chaotic process. It's going to be easy to lose yourself when you're trying to handle all these priorities that need to be juggled. Just don't lose yourself. This person loves you because of who you are. No other reason. Awesome, pile 3. So information coming in crazy times ahead, but I think it's going to work out really well. I think in the end you'll be very happy. So awesome. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm going to move on to pile 4. All right, pile 4. With this little cutie right here, your first card is Escape. You may need to take some time for you in June. Just get away from it all. You may be a little stressed out. Or you may be in a situation that just needs to change. You're just done with it. Of the moon. You've been walking a road in the dark. I feel like you're tired of it. You've been putting one foot in front of the other. You've been diligently continuing forward, but man, you're tired of not being able to see where you're going. King of Swords, nice. So this could be your current energy, but I feel more it's energy you might want to move into here. It's being very logical, very rational. It's using your head, not your heart. Again, gender never matters in my readings. This is all about you using your intellect and experience rather than your emotions. Queen of Discs, nice. Again, I feel this is your energy. Future. Yeah, it could be present. It's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. The Queen of Discs is someone who's very good at their job. They're very good at planting seeds for the future, nurturing them as they grow, and then harvesting the fruit of their labor. You're very good at providing. You're very good at creating abundance. We have the Nine of Swords here. This is causing you anxiety. This 3-card set right here is causing you some anxiety. And again, this is a card of emotion, and this is a card of not listening to your emotion and using your intellect instead. So if you have some sleepless nights, if you have some anxiety going on here because you don't know what the future holds for you, it's time to shift out of such an emotional vibration. Now, I know it's really easy for me to say that. It's a lot harder to do. The good news is the 9 is the end of the cycle. So this is coming to a close. You may be escaping whatever is causing you this anxiety. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like you're going to use your logic over your emotion, and it's going to help you get to where you want to go in life. Now, 10 of Pentacles takes some time to get there. It's the full package life. It's the nice house, the great car, the awesome job. It's the money in the bank, the happy family, the legacy you leave behind you. But you know, you got this Queen of Pentacles energy over here, so it might be easier for you to reach this than it is for other people. And now we have the Three of Pentacles. Love it with the Queen. This is really working on your craft here. It could be finding a partner to help you. It could be finding a patron. It could be finding a mentor, going back to school. It can just be you studying up, taking workshops, whatever it is. This is you working on your craft so you can increase your pentacles. You can increase your abundance. Nice. Judgment. Here we are. This is the card I like to see. In order to get past this yucky stuff here, you need to do some judgment work. You need to think about your past. You need to think about what you have done, what you've said, what you've thought, what has served you and what hasn't served you. And think about how you want to move forward into the future. I think you're going to do that. You may already be doing that very logically, in a very logical and methodical way, which is perfect. Keep going with that. We have the Moon again. But this one feels different to me. It feels like this one feels yucky, like you have been forced to walk this road in the dark and you're tired of it. This one feels like a road you have chosen to walk, like a change in career or just any kind of new path. You've chosen this path. And even though you still don't have all the answers, you still have a lot to learn, Three of Pentacles, you chose this one. So it's not as difficult to walk it. And guess what? Look, she's headed right for the Ten of Pentacles, the figure on this card. Gender never matters. Straight for it. Love it. Justice, beautiful. This is balancing out things. This is karma. This is, especially paired with these two pentacles here, this is reaping what you sow. The more work you put into your career or this project, whatever this represents for you, the more you're going to get out of it. And you're going to escape whatever this awful stuff back here is. Because you've created something new for yourself. Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. Nice. Yeah, I do feel like you're walking a new road in the dark here, and it's an adventurous road. Like I said, you're happy to be on this road. You're headed towards what you really want out of life. Instead of walking this one, which feel like somebody else picked for you, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I want a different future for myself. I'm going to take a different road. I'm going to have an adventure. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to read your Duke and Daisy card. Sorry. Should have done that first. Be in the moment. Be present. Just be. I like this especially in context to this Nine of Swords card because it's such a card of worry. And worry is always about what is going to happen in the future. Just don't worry about that right now. Just be in the moment. Be present. Because I feel like this opportunity is coming in here. Think about where you want to go. All right, let's read your charms. We have give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. It's a quote by Marilyn Monroe. Again, it has nothing to do with gender, and it's metaphor. It's not even literal. Once you find the right path for you, you will conquer the world. You don't feel like you're on that path right now. You got to do that judgment work to find this path. Oh, I love it. The stag with butterfly wings. This is creative genius. You may need to use your creativity on this new path. We have the wedding ring. Now, this can be about marriage, but it doesn't have to be. To me, this is more about commitment. It's about committing to walking this new road. Now, you may have a partner who's willing to back you as you take this leap into this new adventure. That's a possibility too. But it's far more for me about the commitment. I have justice again. Second time in the reading. It's time you got what you deserve. Like I said, the harder you work, the more you're going to get out of this. I don't mean slaving away. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pouring in the passion, pouring in the desire, pouring in the love into whatever this project or career is for you, pouring in your spirit, yourself into this project, the more you're going to get out of it. I feel like it's karmic, like you taking this step forward on this path is something you need to do on your spiritual path. We have wishes do come true. So you've probably been thinking about this for a while. The time is coming. You have a castle. Love it. You're building your empire. It goes with this 10 of Pentacles card. Definitely. You want to build your castle. You want to build your empire. We have a gold calcite. This is about grounding and, it's about meditation and relaxation. You may want to do some grounding work as well. I don't think that was an accident that I said that. We have the mirror, the hand mirror. This goes with your judgment card. This is about self-reflection, introspection, thinking about where you've been and where you want to go. We have a brown jasper. This is about stability and balance. And you have 2 justice cards, which are also about balance. I feel like you need to balance out your life. You're escaping a situation that's very out of balance for you. Oh, awesome. This is a moss agate. This is about new beginnings. Absolutely. Taking that brand new road. We have no matter where. This speaks to that commitment, that devotion to this new path. Live your dream. Oh, we pulled a lot of charms for you today. We have the King charm. It goes with that King of Swords. It's you taking the lead. You standing up, being bold, striding forward. Love it. We have a turtle. It's going to take a little patience, a little perseverance, a little determination. Don't give up on it. We have a star. Make a wish. Stay focused on your star. We have a key. You have a solution here, at least one. You may not know you have it. We have a flower. This thing is going to bloom for you. It's going to be beautiful. You have a 4-leaf clover. You have luck involved. Luck is on your side. We have, if I could read that, made with a smile. This new path, I don't know if I've ever pulled that charm before. This new path is going to make you smile. It's going to make you feel so much better. And finally, it's a little weird for this reading, but we have the lipstick. Lipstick to me is about sensuality. It's about seduction. But I think for this reading, lipstick is about feeling better about yourself. It's something that some women use, some people use to enhance their attractiveness, right? To make them feel better about themselves. I think, again, walking this new path is going to make you feel so much better. All right. Yeah. Just wanted to reiterate, be in the moment, be present, just be. It's coming. Let go of that anxiety. And we have distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. You may feel like you can't let go of this situation for whatever reason. It may be money, it may be relationships with people, it may be guilt, whatever, it may be shame. Whatever reason you feel like you can't let go of that, it's just a distorted perception. The universe is offering you a beautiful opportunity here. Awesome, pile 4. There's a little work to do, but man, the future looks bright. I love this reading for you. I really enjoyed reading for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. I'm going to move on to pile 5. All right, pile 5. With the bacon stare. Your first card is Peacemaking. So there may be a little bit of drama behind this card. There may be some relationship repair that needs to be done. I meant to read your Duke and Daisy card first. Let's go back to that. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need, even if it's breakfast at 5 a.m. Knew it was the bacon stare. Yeah. And at this time, I feel like maybe you need to make peace with someone. And it's okay if you have, I don't want to say conditions, it's okay if you have needs, requirements that need to be met for you in order to make this peace with someone. Don't be afraid to ask. 6 of Swords, perfect. Sailing away from pain. Yeah, you're tired of whatever this relationship drama is. You want it over with. You're finished. You want to move on to healing. Beautiful. 7 of Cups. So I had 2 different things going on here. So take it as it resonates. It's general reading. The most powerful one for me is once you move away from this pain, you make this peace, whether the other party agrees to it or not, options open to you, all kinds of wonderful options in your life. The second interpretation here for me is you have a lot of different ways you can approach this peacemaking. And both of those interpretations may be true for you. It's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. 2 of Cups. Beautiful partnership. I feel like this peacemaking, you are at least making it in good faith. And there's a good chance it will be successful here. And I accidentally pulled an extra card. And once it was out of the deck, I'm like, that was meant to be part of this reading. It's the Queen of Swords. You're approaching this peacemaking very logically, and you'll notice it's swords on the peacemaking card. You're approaching it very logically, very rationally, and very fairly. You are removing as much emotion as you can from the equation. But there's still just that little bit of pain in your heart. There's that little bit of doubt that they will approach it as honestly as you will, but you're going to do it anyway. You're committed. I feel like you're totally committed here to making this work one way or another. We have the 8 of Swords. You've been feeling stuck. That's why you want to move forward. You're tired of feeling stuck over this, whatever this drama is. You're done with it. You are ready to move out of this stuck vibration and heal yourself. Oh, 4 of Cups. So I gave you two interpretations of this card. One is doors will suddenly be open to you, opportunity will suddenly be open to you once this healing's done. The other is you have different ways of approaching this peacemaking. So for the different ways of approaching this peacemaking, there may be a way that you have not noticed yet that is better than the rest. If this is doors opening for you after the peace is made and the healing is done, you're going to want to look around carefully. Either way, there is something here you've missed. Some opportunity, some offer has been missed here. Something you haven't considered. Like you have so many options, you just didn't notice this one. So be sure you're asking questions. Be sure you're considering all angles, all possibilities, because there's one that's really amazing. Page of Wands, often this card for me is inspiration. You may see this offer and feel like it's inspiration. Or pages can also be messengers. They can be new points of view. The new point of view with the Page of Wands is basically inspiration. It's that creative aha moment. Or you may get a message here. Now, it's with the Two of Cups, so it's a possibility, not going to resonate for everybody, that this peacemaking is between two people who are romantically involved. This Two of Cups could be past energy, can also be future energy. This could be flirtation. But I don't feel it's you who's doing the flirting. I feel like you're very logical, very rational. I feel like this could be a sexy text message. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, right after the page. Whatever kind of message this is, or if it's inspiration, or if it's just a new perspective on this relationship, it's going to lead to a new beginning. Now, this healing has to be done. It can't be ignored or this is going to fail. Five of Coins. This is often feeling left out in the cold. If you're hesitating to make peace with this person, it's because they did leave you out in the cold. And that's why you're examining so many options here. But it's really important as the Queen of Swords to clamp down on any pain you feel that's continuing because of this being left out in the cold. Because it does affect your judgment. And you want very clear judgment to see whatever this offer is that is unseen at this point. Yuck. Three of Swords. This card and this card being pulled back to back, I feel like you are holding on to that pain. And it will affect your judgment. It is not a good thing. It's blocking you from seeing whatever this offer is. It's blocking you from healing. It's keeping you in this stuck energy. I did see the Three of Swords as I was pulling cards because it popped out. So I did pull another one because I do not like ending on the Three of Swords. Six of Wands. This is victory. If you can overcome these three painful cards here, you will have your victory. It's going to take a change in your perspective. It's going to take a lot of healing. And it's going to take you looking around at all of the possibilities. Hollow bone, teachability. This thing happened, whatever this fallout was here, whatever this drama was, it happened because there are lessons you need to learn from this. That's the cup you can't see, the offer you can't see, is the lesson that you still need to learn from this in order for this new, beautiful, passionate connection. Could be creative, does not have to be romantic, but certainly can be. In order for this passionate new beginning to work, there is a lesson you need to learn. It's here. It's here. It's here. So you can get your victory. I didn't read your Duke and Daisy card. I'm sorry. Don't be afraid to ask. Oh, yes, I did. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need, even if it's breakfast at 5 a.m. That's probably the lesson you have to learn here, is to ask for what you need, to set boundaries, to say, and Queen of Swords is good at this. No wonder I accidentally pulled it. The Queen of Swords can very logically and rationally say, I have needs, and they must be met for me to continue. Perfect. I actually really like that. Okay, pile 5. Let's pull your charms here. Ooh, loud. Sorry about that. We have air energy right here. The Queen of Swords is an air sign. And the dragonfly is about ideas. It's about thoughts. It's about dreams. It's about logic, rationality. It's perfect. It goes with this card perfectly. Use your logic to say, Certain needs must be met. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be left out in the cold, and I don't want to be heartbroken. My needs must be met. We do have the partnership rune. I like it. I think this new beginning has a good chance if you put in the work to learn the lessons. We have a Jasper. Jasper is the supreme nurturer. So I think you need to nurture yourself here. There's enough pain and enough stuck energy that you need to nurture yourself. You need to spend a little time taking care of you, not other people. And red jasper is about gentle stimulation. Don't be hard on yourself with this. Be kind to yourself. Healing takes time. We have a sodalite. This is about shadow work. It's about facing that pain and healing it up. We have the static rune. It goes perfectly with your Eight of Swords. You've been stuck. That's why you want to make peace. You want to get unstuck. We have the self rune. Focus on yourself this time. This time around, take care of you. No one's going to take care of you but you. And no one's going to want to take care of you at all if you aren't taking care of you. Ooh, I like the last two charms together. We have the palm tree and we have the cactus. So the palm tree only grows in the desert where there's an oasis. So there's an oasis up ahead for you. And the cactus grows in the worst conditions possible, where it's just dry and hot and miserable. You flourish. No matter what, you flourish. Whether there's water or whether it's dry, you will always flourish. You don't need this relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is for you. You don't need it. You stand in your own power. You should learn from it. You should heal from it. And then you can decide, using your very good judgment, whether or not you want to start over again. Final message for pile 5, please. Renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. Yeah, that's admitting these old wounds need to be healed. But this renewal doesn't necessarily mean you're going to agree to start up again. This is renewal of yourself. This, again, is taking care of you, making sure your needs are met first. Awesome. Pile 5. Very cool. I love this reading for you. Take care of you, and I think everything else is going to work out just fine. I loved reading for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you're into fun merch, the link to my spring page is below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.